So I've actually reached out to our Attorney General to explore options to do a moratorium on any sales of properties that have been damaged or destroyed.
Okay, so we've all heard the story about what's happening in Hawaii over the last 2 weeks, week and a half, and now the vultures are swooping in. We have developers, celebrities, and a bunch of rich people from all over the place coming in to try to take advantage of these people during a moment of sensitivity when ashes of human remains are still on the ground. These vultures are coming in to offer these people pennies on the dollar for their property. So your property worth $800,000, $900,000. They say, yeah, we'll give you $75,000. We'll give you $100,000 for it. So let's take a look at this news clip here.
On top of recovery efforts there, Hawaii officials are trying to protect residents from predatory land developers offering easy money for those scorched plots. The plan is to buy up the property, offer less than what it's worth, and then jack up the price later. Tom Dempsey has more on those land grabs across Lahaina. Tom.
Good morning, Adrian. Yeah, this morning in Maui, people who lost nearly everything in these wildfires might be getting phone calls about their land, including all cash offers with a quick closing and hassle-free process. But that could all be a setup by prospective land developers trying to make a quick buck with all this and trying to buy low and sell high. And this morning, state leaders in Hawaii want to get the warning out to people on the island. The deadliest wildfires in the United States in over a century bring scenes of devastation and a rising death toll. But over a week after the fires first began, people in Maui must also deal with developers seeing an opportunity amid tragedy.
I met someone personally that said they were approached at their home and asked if they wanted to sell it. Then went to the neighbor's house and the neighbor's house and everybody's house in the corner.
With 2,500 homes and buildings damaged or destroyed, some in Hawaii say they're getting unsolicited offers promising quick money as they deal with the heartbreak of losing so much.
They will offer you $100,000 for your burnt land. Is what I'm hearing, and they're calling from all over the place. As a realtor, I can't even think about being so desperate to need to call victims and so insensitive to do that.
Rankings done by U.S. News and World Report show Hawaii with the highest cost of living and second lowest for affordable housing availability. While the deals may at first seem attractive, real estate developer Uri Mann says people of Hawaii should keep predators at bay to avoid selling their land for lower than its value.
It's a free market, and people should be able to sell their property if they want to. And the most important thing that we can do is communicate about these predatory practices here on television to make sure that people know that they have options.
Now, the Hawaii Real Estate Commission has even gotten a warning out about all this, saying any exploitative acts will be handled with the fullest extent of the law. We also know lawyers will be available at these relief centers that have been set up to offer free legal advice so no one gets taken advantage of.
Let's take a look at this one guy as he rants and goes off on these people.
That's gone. This is not going to be Disneyland or an amusement park. No malls. We want our people, Filipinos, Portuguese, Chinese, Koreans, Hawaiians, every nationality, to have this memorial park so we can celebrate our community, not be second citizens. I'm sick of it. I'm done with being nice. This is not going to be a hospitality destination anymore. If you want to come here, it'll be cultural. Get to know the people. I'm done. If the United States government don't like help us, maybe Japan going, they love Hawaii. Maybe one other country, but if they can freaking take care of Ukraine, yeah? $40 billion go to Ukraine. Fucking shit ain't coming to us. What the fuck? My tax-paying money for 60 fucking years don't mean shit. But they're gonna take care of Ukraine, 40 fucking billion. But nobody's still here to take care of us. We're suffering. All this shit we gotta do on our own.
So I just hope these people can maintain their property, maintain their land, and is not overtaken by a bunch of rich people. Because if that does happen, The cost of living and the cost of housing is already sky high over there in Hawaii. And if all these developers and rich people come in and just take this land, they're just going to jack up the prices all the more. So the people who live there, these people are going to be priced out of their own land, their own ancestral homes. Their family's been there forever. And now they're going to have to get the hell out because the place is just too expensive to live in. And it also, this whole story reminds me of what's happening in Jamaica. Developers, investors have taken complete control of the island over the last several decades, actually. And in a lot of places, locals don't even have access to the beaches or go certain areas on their own island because the land's been sold to these developers and they don't want these dirty ass poor people around their tourists. So let's take a look at this old artist, this musician in Jamaica, as he talks about the situation.
You know, I want to talk about this idea of land and power. You know, most wars that has ever been fought on earth was fought over land. People owning land and acquiring land and thieving land. We see the government of Jamaica is trying to keep people from accessing beaches in Jamaica. We see this government is doing something now that is despicable. What is despicable? When we look on the North Coast, most of the last coast land is sold out by foreign investors, hoteliers and all these people. And there's no movement of saying, give the people them access to the beach. People who have been on that piece of land for 60 years. As a matter of fact, the people them on the land now is them grandfather and grandmother come and dead and them still on the beach. We are saying, land is the basis of power. If you don't have any land, you don't have any power. And giving a man a little key for going a little cubicle and say you give him a house is not enough. Land is what is the acquired thing. That is why real estate is such a big thing in Jamaica. People who did own land from a long time can sell it now for millions of dollars. And now the government seems as if them don't want the people them to get land, especially near the beach them, where access should be a priority for the people of Jamaica. We, I say, the people them should have really examined it carefully because maybe those who are foreign might come here and can't even see the beach. It's like them a back swing. How the hell that happen? How this government is so hell-bent and wiping out the acquisition of land from poor people. So what's up with this government here? And what do them? We need to really make a voice be heard.
So there you have it. Hopefully Hawaii won't become like that. Hopefully these people aren't pressured to sell because right now these people don't have a lot of money. A lot of these houses are not insured because the houses are so old that they're out of code, so you can't even put insurance on them. So these people have lost their property. They lost everything. Ain't got a pot to piss in right now, and the government is not offering them much help at all. I saw something about Joe Biden offering $700 while he can give billions of dollars to Ukrainian, paying pensions for government workers in Ukraine, paying the salaries for soldiers over there in Ukraine. But hey, $700 for the Hawaiians. Y'all will vote for me anyway. So hopefully these people aren't too precious to sell, and hopefully they'll get the resources they need to not have to cave in to these developers, because if that happens, this rebuild is going to be completely different. The island is going to be full-blown commercial like Jamaica, like other islands around the world. So let me know what you think. Leave me your thoughts below. Share the video. Thanks for watching.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? Where we at felt so right, 'cause we had tried.